let's check out this level first. Okay, so a whole lot of nothing up on this portion. Just in case. Wait, was there a chime there? No.
You steal from me, you gotta pay the price, understand? Understand? You understand me? Oh, you understand now.
I think dude went a little bit crazy. Oh, he shot a cannon at it. Uh-oh. Game over. You poisoned yourself to death. The end.
I'm the hunter. You're the hunted, not the other way around, you disappearing freak. You'll pay for this, my friend. You and every one of your stinking kind.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's reformed. He has not learned to balance. I don't see anything else to interact with, though. Oh, is there stuff going on out there? I mean, I can't hear it, but... like a lever thing. Okay.
Checked and checked. No sign of it here, or here, maybe here. What's in the South Jungle?
I feel like that just because it might be a more full picture.
Where's the blaster?
I feel like the acting is like so not on par with Saavedra in Myst 3. It could be because like they already had the people cast from Myst, and then like back then it wasn't, they didn't have to do too much, so it was like not a whole lot. Now it's just like
I cannot believe I resisted linking here for so long. Father's warning kept me away. He said Haven was an age of great wealth, but visiting it would be dangerous without him. Lying serpent. Should have known he would say anything to keep Cirrus and me under his control. I despise him. But look, Father. Look who's under whose control now. Stinking rain has not let up much since I arrived. Gets almost too quiet when... It does, except for the distant screams of animals. Wonder what exists beyond those cliffs. Too wet to find out tonight, but there should be plenty of time for treasure hunting tomorrow. Judging by the chests in this wreck, I will not be disappointed. Oh, but won't Cirrus be enraged when he sees I got all the emeralds first?
okay, so this is Akinar. I thought this was the crazy one.
Been slashing through the jungle all week and I've
Wait.
yet to run into any people.
If this
What
was
did
the
you do,
sane
Father?
one, how
Get
crazy
them
did
to
the
turn
crazy
this
one
island
go?
into some kind of wild animal park? It would be just like you to convince the stupid idiots to do that. Have to hand it to you, though. The heads on some of these beasts will look really good on my walls. Got my first taste of primate today. I was cutting a path through the jungle when one of the stupid buggers clunked me from behind with a piece of fruit. Scared the hell out of me. I whipped around, ready to slice and dice, but it let out this ear-piercing shriek. Must have been a signal to its buddies, because they all took off into their nests. Too bad Mr. Shrieker wasn't fast enough. Got my first taste? Man, is it hot. Actually starting to like these infernal thunderstorms.
They ruin a good day of hunting, but at least they cool things down for a while. Surprised my greedy brother hasn't shown up yet. He's got to know I skipped out on him in Serenia after we called that little truce. He's insane if he thinks his plan there will work.
It seems like they somehow found a way around not having a social, because they said they inputted it into the system.
Then again, maybe I should link back to Myst and convince Cirrus to set the old man free here in Haven. After all these weeks of practice, my hunting and tracking skills have really improved.
No way, no way, no way. It's got to be here somewhere. Got to be. I searched and searched and searched. Where's the blasted linking back?
Man.
Have to pull myself together. Come up with a plan. That's what Cirrus would do, wouldn't it? Isn't it? Where the hell is Cirrus? Doesn't matter. Need a base. Some place to hole up in. Stop it! Think. The ship. It'll do for now. Till I build something better. Got to be easier to get into, though. Easier. But protected against intruders. Got to protect myself, right? Good. That's good. I'm gonna kill you for this, old man!
I slashed the beast. There was blood spurting everywhere. I need a better spear. Disappeared down the wind tunnel. It was a very successful day today. Mostly Karnax. Figuring out how to use their fishing habits against them was sheer genius. Can't escape. I must...
Wrongful imprisonment. Where is Cirrus?
Past few days, too much blood.
I don't remember killing so many animals. Is something else here? Something big? Second predator hunting me? Why haven't I seen it yet?
Figured it out. Wicked brother. Lying tongue of snake.
Tricked me with truth. Serenia. Cirrus is trapped too! While machines. He linked to Spire in search of plunder. Spire! Father's other dangerous age!
Miserable Camodile. Bloody animal. Nearly ripped my leg off. Pulled Vanishing Act and... Just wait till hunting post is finished. Saw some more tracks. Rain washed most of them away. But then I found them. But definitely tracks. Sneaky bastard. Think he waits? And then there was the 5th kill site. Looked fresh. Only was bigger. Smelled me coming and took off. What is this thing? My God, the size. Impossible. Hands still shaking. Didn't expect attack. Didn't realize. Magnificent. Still see him rearing out of sea, water spilling down gills. Such malice, such death in his eyes. Sun sinking behind, reflection so bright, nearly blinded. Must have planned it that way, must have known. But I'm alive, Sea Spawn. Still alive. And I will defeat you. As death is my witness, I shall decorate my kingdom with your bones.
Okay. Didn't look like there were too many clues in there. But he's definitely not reformed. That would be my guess. Okay, so we know that he's gone crazy, and this was the sane one, and we know that he definitely didn't realize he was trapped at first. And my bet's gonna be that he's definitely not reformed, but we also know that he's broken out. And he can probably leave anytime he wants. So was there anything that I could do here? Does this maybe matter? Should I... I think he called this a camadial. Did you make Baby Babe hug you? Yeah. There you go. Okay. I'm betting that's going to become important. What? Okay, so now we probably have to go back into the... jungle. You wanna come sit over here? You wanna come sit over here? He might wanna kind of play, so... Up we go! There you go. Hi! Hi! Alright, now we're gonna go this way. Yeah? You think this is a good way? Yeah? We're gonna go this way? There's that way or that way? Which way? What do you think? This way? Yeah? Okay. Well, this can't go badly, letting the baby choose which way I go. Hi! That's just backwards. What? Oh! Oh. Oh, there's one of the bird things eating a fish. Eating a fish. Alright, onwards. Yep. Well, this doesn't look nice. That's probably where we came from. Let's see. Can we open this? Is this like a door?
Hear this? You hear it? Well, just try and get past this gate now, you thieving carnage!
Ain't no way they'll figure out which holes to put the hammers in.
Okay, so can I do anything here? It doesn't look like it. Yeah? I mean, this doesn't look like anything I can do on this. I can't like, pull these out. Hi. Big smile from mommy. Yeah? Hi. Okay, so here's a three-way. I guess let's go this way, because I see it looks like a trail. Okay, there's one of those things again. Hi! I think that's a snail frog. I'm pretty sure that is a snail frog. Right there. Can I poke it? I can poke it! We made the froggy jump. Jump, 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 jump. What? Woo! Hey, what's wrong? it up like a little bit? Is that it? There you go. You want to watch? I mean, he definitely made like a trail here. Okay. So that's probably going to be... Wait, this is going to be after. Hi! Yeah? Okay, so... Yeah? Okay, so the top left. Hi! I don't know if this is going to become relevant or not. But... Ooh. Hi! Yeah? Make the snail froggy go for a swim. Yeah, make him go for a swim. Okay. Oh, we're gonna go to the right first. I see a house. A house. We see a house. Ooh, yeah. Big house. You're okay. Hey. Do you want to sit up? Do you want to sit up for a minute? Is that it? Is that better? You gonna sit like that? Or are you trying to say you're hungry again? Hi. Yeah. Yeah? Okay, okay. Do you want more food? Is this what this is about? Is that what this is about? Hang on. Yeah. Don't know how this kid eats so much, but... There we go. Oh boy. Ah, okay, hang on. Okay, so I have to find more of those totems because that's probably what this secret is. So we have to come back here after we find probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 totems. Little slug frogs are like, look at his antennas go. They snap a little too much, but here's another totem. Hey J2! It's going well. It's really weird though, because it doesn't play as well on the newer PCs as the previous 2 games did. As you can tell by the fact that you can see my desktop behind it. We had to use, like, it's DX Wind or something like that. Like, I don't know, Mux, is it an emulator, sort of? Whatever it is, it helps, like, old school games run. And, it's not as stretched as it was yesterday, because I'm not running it full screen. I mean, I'm sort of running it full screen, but that's why you can see my desktop behind it. I just hid my desktop icons. So. No, we did this one first.
Gracious.
I rolled a dice.
Noble. Cautious. Stupid. Stupidity can be a virtue, can it?
Gracious, noble, cautious, stupid. I don't know why this is there again. I'll show them when the baby's done eating. I used a D20, and it was just evens were one color, one book, odds were the other. I have like a special set. I want to get into tabletop. but I have to wait until we can get my car going. Essentially, we have to, like, import my car, because I'm currently on the process of immigrating from Canada to the US. So we have to import my car, and then, because I haven't been able to drive it, the battery's completely dead, so we're gonna have to probably take it in for a full service and all that shit. But... dice excite you. Okay, well... I can't reach my set. It's like... it's a very special set. I got it through a Kickstarter. Well, I ordered a D20, and then I got it through a Kickstarter. And I had never played an actual in-person tabletop before. I was supposed to be in one, and then COVID happened. So once my car is sorted out, I might see if I can find a local group. I'll be interested to see if you've done these ones then, when I can show them. Essentially, this one hit, like, it hit every single stretch goal. So I got, like, stickers and, like, little dice holder and... God, what else? There was, like, a card and washi tape. But, like, it was a full frickin' deal. Pretty cool, actually. I mean, all my spending is essentially on hold right now, so it's not like I could get more dye if I wanted. But I have a couple of basic sets, too, that are just, like, fun ones we got off of Amazon or something, I think. They're just, like, kind of, you know, your typical dual-colored, semi-tie-dye-ish. But this one is, like, super special. Okay, there was another path we could have taken back here. Poke the slug frog. Pet the slug frog. The all roasting, exactly. But yeah, I'm hoping that once we've got my car settled, maybe I can find a group that's baby friendly. You have close to 50 complete 7 dice sets. Wow. See, I've never gotten the chance to do an actual game yet. I had this character pretty much made up, but I have never gotten to play her. Essentially, she's a druid, and like, cause I kind of learned a little bit, because I was in a 5e game once, but it only lasted, I think, for 1 session before they had to stop. This was online. That's the problem, is all the games I've tried to play have been online with people that are around the world, so it's kind of hit or, like, none of them really lasted very long. Do you know Chambers of Roleplay? I don't think he's been active for, like, a very long time. Guy's name is James. I was actually in some of his streams. Like, we were gonna do a 5e thing, and that's where I kind of first toyed with my druid idea a little bit. And then, but that fell apart after like 1 or 2 sessions. I was in a... Hi. I can't remember what the other world we played in. The big one that I was in was. It might have been a Warhammer, but I honestly can't remember. All I remembered about it, though, was that I had to stop at some point because of work. Because, again, they were based out of the UK, so times didn't always line up. So I had to stop because of work. And essentially, they didn't let me exit the way I wanted. Like, I had this awesome exit where I was going to essentially go, like, sneak off in the night and go after the treasure myself. And the guy was like, no. Because if you do that, you're gonna die. And then if you want to come back or we want to use the character again, we can't. And I was like, well, maybe my character gives up after half an hour and just goes and chills in an inn or something. Like, but no. I had to essentially just decide to go home. It's like, that's not what my character would have done. But yes. So after that, I kind of didn't have too much interest in being with that group again. I think that game actually fell apart a few sessions later. I think a lot of the players in that game were actually really pissed off at the GM for doing that to me. And then I was in another game that wasn't streamed, that was... I can't remember what it was either. But essentially, I was playing, like... Have you ever watched Relic Hunter? I was essentially playing a Sydney. AKA a female Indiana Jones. Think female Indiana Jones was essentially kind of like, but you know, like humor, kind of like all about like, I'm gonna go for it. It was I don't know, it was fun. But again, that group fell apart because of, again, largely based out of the UK, but with people all around the world. Half the time, over 50% of the people couldn't make it. Played a bunch of D&D and one campaign of Call of Cthulhu. Yeah, see, like, I would love to get a game going. Like, get into a game. So the character that I want to play is a druid, but a druid that's a pyromaniac. And the lore would be that she comes from a forest where, fire is needed to propagate the seeds. And so that's kind of like the general background. And then she would have like a little fox pet. Even if it's not a book that allows the fox to be useful, I would just kind of like work it into the story. You know, like if I rolled like a nat 20 on something or something, maybe like I'm trying to trip somebody, maybe the fox comes in and like weaves around the feet and is the reason that the guy trips or something like that. That's kind of the idea that I did. Also, my frickin' thing will not actually scroll. Fire Elemental Wild Shape. Like I said, I never really got to look too much into it because none of the groups ever made it that far. But it's essentially the idea I wanted. You like the fox idea? Yeah, because like I know some books allow for a pet and some don't really have the mechanics for it. But I figure, I mean, I don't need to roll for the fox. I can just have the fox be a part of my character's rolls. It doesn't change anything. We're still going based off of my stats, so... Rule of cool thing. So yeah, I mean, I don't really have any friends around here. To say I have friends, period, would probably be a stretch. I'm not the most social of people, believe it or not. But I would really like to try and find a D&D game at some point that's local. If But the DM was cool, they'd work with you to make talks happen. That's kind of what I figure, because it's not like I want to do anything... Wait, did I just go in a circle? I think I went in a circle. Okay, wait, here's another... I'm so lost. Essentially, though, like, I don't really know anybody here aside from my husband, and I'm not the most social person, so I figure when it's time, I'm just gonna go to one of the game shops. We'll probably go to one of the game shops, and I'll try checking around online and seeing if I can find a group that'll let me in. Hi! Obviously, it would have to be somewhat flexible, because baby. But, what? Hi! Can you play the drums? Yeah, he likes when I move his arms. I don't know why. Okay. Okay, but I need at least one hand. Okay, so there's this way. What? No, I was actually, I was living in Southern Ontario. I've lived in Southern Ontario for most of my life. I met Max online and started visiting very frequently. Uh-oh. Started visiting frequently. COVID got rough, but... Pet the evil kitty?
Don't like it, do you, my friend? Makes you sick.
Wanna go back to bed?
Spew your guts out. I know. So let's see what happens when you get a high caloric dose of it from the tip of my spear.
You're going to Quebec in a few weeks for a cruise to celebrate your 40th birthday. Okay, cool. Do you mind if I ask where you're from? You can be as, like, vague or specific as you want. Yeah. Continent, country, state. California. Okay. I have now moved to, northern Indiana, so... That's where I am currently, waiting for all my immigration stuff to go through. Welcome to the US. Thank you. I mean, being from Canada, as you would imagine, there is a lot of people that kind of say, you know, why? You know? but honestly, it's not really that different. Especially driving through Michigan, I would always tell people, everybody would always be like, oh, it must be so nice to go down there. And I was like, okay, well, one, I'm probably further north than I was back in Canada. Two, not really any different. Okay, wait, which way did I come from? This way. Key differences include the highways, at least the one that I would drive on, being nearly exclusively billboards for sex shops, weed, and church. So, that's key difference number one. Key difference number two, more possums. The numbers on your street signs are also different. And that about sums up the differences.
Last one. You can do this. Strength. Dexterity. Courage.
Strength, dexterity, courage. That's it. Okay. You're technically in Canada, Victoria, for a few hours last year during another cruise. It didn't feel any different than the US, really. Well, that's the big thing. It's like, I'm not going to say there aren't going to be some differences. Like, me and Mux have kind of discussed the difference in how the political systems work and how certain aspects might be beneficial in the US. But we're not going to talk about politics here, but more than that. But okay, fine. Then don't have it. The closest we'll get to politics here is ecological stuff, and that's because I actually feel somewhat qualified. I have a biology degree in wildlife biology where the prime focus was not just animals but ecology and stuff as well. So but that's like a big difference than just but yeah, it's like I think that a lot of people think that there's a lot more differences between the two than there really is. Wait, I saw... There we go. And I mean, it really comes down to, like, it doesn't really matter where I am as long as we're together. That's the big thing. It didn't really have too much kind of tying me down. I have a sister that I talked to and would occasionally visit back in Ontario, but it turns out she might be moving to the US too, so So I've only found 3 totems so far, and I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be 5. Okay, so this is like where we first landed. Yes, we used a tent as a hand glider. I like how the biped is just sitting there like, what are you doing there? Okay. Did I ever go this way? You weren't around when I first went through Myst, but you like to call the brothers Shady, Cirrus, and Crazy Aknar. Okay, so I just went backwards the way we came from. Okay. Yeah, I was really torn in the first Myst until I found out, like, found the third book.
Come on, little guy. That's it!
no idea. I always like to tease new players at the end of Myst. Which brother are you gonna trust? Oh wait, what's the green ball? Okay, so probably gonna have to come back here. Assuming I can find my way back. Hang on. I have an idea. I want to just... Okay. So if I... Okay, follow this out and go past the trap. I should find the bird one? Wait. Wait. Hang on. I might have just thought of the solution to that puzzle. There you go. High, middle, high. Either high, middle, high, or high, low, high. I'm gonna try that.